Hey, this is your host Andres, and I welcome you to Where You Listening? An exploration of blackness in the songs we love.
Pa' que baile el negro viejo de mi piel vieja. Donde hay una negra para yo tocarle el tamboril.
Today we'll be listening to La Quiero Negra, I Want Her Black by Joy Arroyo.
Yo la quiero negra.
You probably know Joy from Rebellion, one of his hit songs, which contains the famous No le pegue a la negra chorus. We will have this song in our series in the future for sure. Joy was born in 1955 in Cartagena, Colombia, in a poor household and began singing when he was 8 years old.
Y con mi tono de voz.
Joy launched his professional career at age 15 and shortly after joined the salsa band Fruco y sus Tesos, with whom he would spend the next 10 years, developing a style which would help further differentiate Colombian salsa from other styles. Joy had a fascination for the night. The night inspires me, he said in an interview. This fascination transpires in songs such as La Noche, The Night, and Centurión de la Noche, Centurion of the Night. This last song title is actually one of his nicknames. Although La Quiero Negra is not a very famous song, as you keep listening, you won't regret it. I mean, after all, you didn't expect me to only hit you with famous songs, did you? I also want to draw your attention to songs that aren't famous, but that we can benefit by understanding them and putting them in our playlists. Given our anti-racist stance here at Mixtape, I chose this song because I wanted to celebrate that we have our first Black Asian American woman as a vice president in the US, Kamala Harris, after an uninterrupted line of white men. I know, I say we like I can vote. Obviously I cannot, I'm not a US citizen, but precisely for that reason, I'm so very thankful for the work of many black women politicians, activists, and voters who contributed to remove from office an administration characterized for its racist, discriminatory rhetoric and policies. Not that there weren't racist, discriminatory rhetoric and policies before, but for today, let's count relative blesses. La Quiero Negra offers us an infectious rhythm and a thoughtful, direct message of appreciation for black women. Let's listen.
Pa' que baile el negro viejo de mi piel vieja.
Joy starts the song with a dedication. He says, Pa' que baile el negro viejo de mi piel vieja. This is for the old black man to dance, the one of my old skin.
Donde hay una negra para yo tocarle el tamboril. Donde hay una negra para yo tocarle el tamboril. Yo la quiero negra.
Joe sings, Donde hay una negra para yo tocarle el tamboril. Where can I find a black woman for me to play tamboril to her? According to the book Carnaval de Barranquilla, La Fiesta Sin Fin, Barranquilla's Carnival, The Never-Ending Party, the tamboril, which is used in the carnival's festivities, is a narrow drum that produces a deep sound and is played with the hands. Joy spent many years of his life in Barranquilla, a city that he loved and that adopted him and celebrated him. Barranquilla is well known for its carnival.
Yo la quiero negra. Yo la quiero negra.
Here, Joy establishes one of the most direct and simple messages of the song. He says, Yo la quiero negra, yo la quiero negra. I want her black, I want her black.
Yo la quiero negra. La negra que pasea el negro la desea si reza un dicho acá en mi tierra.
Joy sings, La negra que pasea, el negro la desea. Así reza un dicho acá en mi tierra. The black woman who passes by, the black man desires. So goes a saying here where I'm from. With these lyrics, Joe confirms the first direct message. He says, ajá, una negra. Yo voy a tocarle el tamboril. Ajá, una negra. Oh negra de mi piel serena. Ajá, una negra con mucho cariño para ti. Ajá, una negra. Yo voy a cantarte hasta morir. He says, that's right, a black woman. I'm going to play tamboril for her. That's right, a black woman. Oh, black woman of my serene skin. That's right, a black woman. With much love to you. That's right, a black woman. I'm going to sing to you until I die.
Y con mi tono de voz, yo quiero llegarte al corazón. Eres la raza que sufre discriminada. Levanta la frente, vámonos.
Joe sings. Y con mi tono de voz, yo quiero llegarte al corazón. Eres la raza que sufre discriminada. Levanta la frente con honor. And with the tone of my voice, I want to reach your heart. You are the race that endures discrimination. Raise your head up with honor, with pride. And Joe confirms again his message. He sings, ajá, una negra, oh negra de mi piel. Ajá, una negra, cántame tú, mi negra. Ajá, una negra, únete a mi cuerpo hasta morir. Ajá, una negra, que vamos bailando el tamboril. That's right, a black woman. Oh, black woman of my skin. That's right, a black woman. Sing to me, my black woman. That's right, a black woman. Become one with my body until the end of our days. That's right, a black woman, as we dance to the tamboril.
La verdad, de nuevo.
Joe says, la verdad de nuevo, the truth again. Here Joe is shouting out his band, La Verdad, the Truth, which he founded in 1981 after leaving Fruco y sus Tesos. This is the call and response part of the song. The chorus says, negra que tiene la piel de miel y que me alegra el ambiente. Black woman whose skin is made of honey and who brings joy to my life.
Nunca te olvides, mi negra, de darle un ejemplo a los descendientes. Negra que tiene la piel de miel y que me alegra el ambiente. En esos tiempos de esclavitud, demostraste solo virtud, la virtud. Negra que tiene la piel de miel y que me alegra el ambiente. En esos barcos negreros, se vino un negro que era mi abuelo. Negra que tiene la piel de miel y que me alegra el ambiente.
Enjoy a response to the chorus by saying, nunca te olvides, mi negra, de darle un ejemplo a los descendientes. Never forget, my black woman, to be an example for the next generations. En esos tiempos de esclavitud, demostraste solo virtud. In those times of slavery, you displayed nothing but virtue. En esos barcos negreros, se vino un negro, que era mi abuelo. In those ships of enslaved black people, came a black man, who was my grandfather. Cartagena, Joe's birthplace, was one of the main ports through which enslaved Africans entered the country. Joe responds by saying, negra es tu piel, negro el color y la sabiduría del rey Salomón. Black is your skin, black the color, and the wisdom of King Solomon. King Solomon refers to the biblical Israelite king who is revered in Christianity for his wisdom. Joe is, of course, comparing the wisdom of black women to that of King Solomon. responds by saying, Negrita, tú llegaste a mi vida en la noche de mi amargo penar. Negrita, dear black woman, bitter sorrow I was the night when you arrived in my life. This makes total sense because the chorus keeps singing, Black woman, your skin is made out of honey. He also responds by saying, Y se forma la rumba en el solar y los negros te van a cazar, la van a formar. And a party emerges in the solar and the black men are going to hunt you. They're going to lead the party. So far, the song has been describing a perfect, wise, beautiful, virtuous black woman, so it's not surprised that the black men are going to try to hunt her at the party. The word solar here, which you may have heard many times before in Cuban and Puerto Rican songs, refers to humble places of living, often of community living, in which the common areas were very commonly witness of music and dancing. And the last verses of the song say, Negra que tiene la piel de miel y que me alegra el ambiente, en salsa nació esa negra, en salsa nació ese negro. Black woman whose skin is made of honey and brings joy to my life, in the midst of salsa was born that black woman, in the midst of salsa was born that black man. These last verses draw the cultural connection between black women and black men and the music they created and influenced, what today we call salsa. Personally, I think this song is really a hidden gem because it's a direct message that doesn't leverage too much on the features of the black woman's body, a theme that is very common in salsa songs, which are written and performed mostly by men. Instead, it presents the black woman as a human being, a victim of slavery and discrimination, but also, and most importantly, her own beacon of virtue and wisdom, and an example for future generations. Ultimately, it is hard not to appreciate and recognize Joy's direct message. La quiero negra. I want her black.
As Andres said, La Quiero Negra was chosen to celebrate the first Black and South Asian American vice president and to celebrate the contribution of Black women politicians, activists, and voters that made that happen. In addition to celebrating Black women, we intend to shine a light on a lesson to be learned. In a recent interview on MSNBC with Mexican-American actress Eva Longoria, she stated that Latina women were, quote, the real heroines for Joe Biden's victory, which was received as an attempt to overshadow the contributions of Black women compared to Latinas, which in reality did not compare. Though Eva Longoria has since apologized for her lack of clarity, her apology tweet still speaks to something serious: the invisibility of Black women. Eva's comment reminds us of two things everyone should consider when it comes to Black women. The first being that Black women are often unrecognized for their contributions, often overlooked and underappreciated. Black women, we see you and we value you. The second reminder being that the invisibility of Black women is also present among Latinos. Eva parenthetically mentions in her tweet that some Latinas identify as Afro-Latina. Parenthetically. Black Latinas, Afro-Latinas, we also see you and value you. Thanks for listening. If you weren't listening, now you are.